Hello, and welcome to this introduction to the Omniverse Content Browser extension. Over the next few minutes, I'll be walking you through a variety of features and functionality found within this important extension. To do so, I will be demonstrating with Omniverse Create. However, this extension is common to virtually all Omniverse Kit-based apps and works identically in all of them. So, whether you are using Create, View, Machinima, Audio to Face, or any other kit-based app, this video is for you. Okay, with all of that out of the way, let's get started. So, as stated, I currently have Omniverse Create open, and down here in the bottom left, the Content Browser extension is displayed and is obviously enabled. Note that the position of the Content Browser may vary in some apps. In others, you may even need to enable it. If you aren't sure, simply jump up to Window, then Extension Manager, then type Content, and be sure the Content extension is enabled and is working. If it is not enabled, click here to enable it. Okay, cool. So now that it is enabled, you can select Window, then Content Panel to toggle the panel on and off. This can be rather useful should you accidentally close the panel and need to reopen it. Now, no matter where the window is displayed, it can be dragged by the title bar and docked. Just pick a location that you like. Great. Now, the Content Browser is broken up into three major sections. At the top, we have our file location tools. On the bottom left, we have our list of drives and connected Omniverse Nucleus servers. And on the right, we have the contents displayed of selected folders. Starting with the file list, we see a browser of our file system listed under My Computer. This is a convenient and useful location for getting to your computer's storage devices and also grants access to standard Windows directories. These, of course, can be navigated easily by use of drop-down flags or just selecting. When you do select a location in the browser, the contents are displayed. Okay, so we can easily browse within our file system. Excellent. However, note that above My Computer, we have a tab for Omniverse. This selection allows us to connect one or more remote or local Nucleus servers. As you can see here, I am connected to my local host. However, if I select Add New Connection, I can connect to other Nucleus servers on my network. This allows workgroups to easily live sync and share project data with incredible fluidity. Now, as we select our way around the file list, you have probably noticed the contents displayed in the right panel has adapted to the selected content. Whatever your path, this is the content that is there. If your selection includes USD, MDL, or a variety of other accepted texture formats, the display icon will be rendered for you. Throughout the interface, a contextual right-click menu is available, giving access to the tools that make sense for the context that you are clicking on. This makes quick work of most actions like creating new documents, copying and pasting, etc. For those wanting to import their content and convert to USD on a Nucleus server, import and convert works the charm. This allows a fast, easy USD conversion from FBX, OBJ, and a variety of other formats. Want to bring in a bunch of textures? No problem. Upload Files and Folders does just that. Select any folder you wish to import, and the contents in their entirety will be uploaded to your Nucleus server. Anyhow, the right-click menu offers many utilities and is available, so check out the documentation for specifics or just right-click around to see what the options are. Now, whenever available, checkpoints are also displayed on selected assets. This allows a way to revert to older versions of the file. As your checkpoints increment with file changes over time, you can easily open and review the history or restore from an earlier version if you choose. Cool. Now, at any point, bookmarks can be made of directories you know you will access often, whether on local drives or servers. Simply navigate to the location you want to bookmark, then hit the bookmark button to create it. Once created, it will be displayed on the top of the file list. This offers convenient access here and in all file open and save operations. Cool, huh? Now, coming full circle to the file path. This allows a quicker and more convenient way to navigate deep file structures. By pressing Ctrl and clicking, you can now edit the path using the keyboard. Start to type and a refinement list will appear. Use the arrow keys to navigate and Tab to accept and move to the next input. Press Return to commit. When not being edited, the path can also be used as a breadcrumb trail. Simply click any part of the path to backtrack your location. Okay, moving along from path, we have search. As might be expected, this contextual search utilizes your current path as the starting point. Therefore, if you want a narrow or wide search, you're covered. Simply begin lower in your hierarchy to expand the search. Now, searching is simple. Simply start typing, and the contextual search will find whole or partial words under the given directory. Alright, so last things last. All the tools here drive us to find our content, and that's great. But once we find our content, what do we do with it? Well, the stage, viewport, and content browsers are heavily interconnected, and other extensions and components may be as well. In most cases, you can simply drag and drop permitted content to the locations as needed. For example, dragging a USD file to my stage or my viewport quickly adds it to the content in my scene. MDLs allow quick material replacements as well. File inputs throughout the interface of all kit-based apps also respond favorably to drag and drop. So, as you can see, the content browser is the one-stop shop for all your local and shared content, while being an intrinsic tool to working in Omniverse kit-based apps. Okay, as a last little pro tip, I want to point out that the content displayed in the content panel can be adjusted as needed. For example, large icons or a simple list view can sometimes be preferable to the default view. Simply slide the slider around, and like magic, we have a gradient of display options from huge down to a nice clean ordered list. Okay, cool. I hope you found this tutorial useful, and it helps you in making some amazing Omniverse content. With that said, bye-bye for now, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.